Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy. It's a blessing. It's a pleasure to be out here in nature, greeting you once more and bring a message of emancipation and liberation to you. And it's not happening physically, but it is happening psychologically. And when it happens psychologically, then you would see the outward manifestation and then you will accept it physically. So there are those who want liberation through bombs and guns and marching and using placards. But I'm saying the only power there is mind power, because everything was first a thought and everything was first imagined. Now, with all of that being said, I want to speak to you concerning how to pay taxes and to show you that the Bible is not secular history, that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. Now, it doesn't matter how much education one has in this world or how much money one have in this world or how conscious one is. There's a system that they call the system of Caesar. And it is said in the Bible to give unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar, and give to God what is due unto God. Now, God is the self of man, and Caesar is a system that collect taxes, that tax the people. And in the Bible, it is teaching you the mystery of how to create your reality consciously. And it is teaching you that the Bible is basically the imagination of man. It is the creative power it's all about the creative power in man. And so when you speak about Christ, Christ is the man or woman in whom God awakes. And Christ is speaking of your own human imagination, which is the creator, which is the invisible man, which we refer to as our own intuition. Okay, and it's teaching you how to live a life upon the face of this earth happy and not to be worried because of the taxes that have been levied upon you. So here it is telling you that one of the disciples, which is basically your discipline, your thoughts, because your thoughts are what bring message to and fro from you. And your thoughts is what will follow you everywhere you go. So basically it's your disciples. So when you speak about the 12 disciples, you're speaking about the 12 powers or the 12 discipline of man. And one of those disciplines is the art of hearing. That's why the Bible says, he that have an ear to hear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. So I said this disciple, which I believe it was Peter or one of the other disciples or disciplines, as I would have explained for you a while ago, came to the Christ, which is basically teaching of a man who have come to true enlightenment, who have come to true identity. One who have come to his higher self, an enlightened one. And he's coming with a question, because we all have questions in this life. And we all have bills to meet. Whether is it water bill or light bill or gas bill or transportation bill, you can't escape from paying bills. Except if you want to go out in the wilderness and live a life out there in the wilderness and just eat off of the land, which nothing is really wrong with that. That's a good way to live. But somewhere along the line, you would still have to use money. It will still take money. Doesn't matter what you do, it still take money. And Caesar's way of collecting taxes is through the monetary system. And so it is teaching you how when you find your true self and you found the true Christ, that the true Christ will be able to teach you how to create your reality consciously and how to use your power to attract or generate money to pay Caesar what is due unto Caesar. So basically it's teaching that Caesar cannot control you. Thus you're given the story in the Bible that this disciple came to the Christ and said, we have no money to pay taxes. And the Christ turned around and said to him, go to the sea and throw a line and you will catch a fish. And in the belly of the fish, you find a coin. Pay for me and thee. Water is speaking about truth. It's a symbol of truth. And all the fishes in the sea represent the ideas that you have in your mind, your thoughts. So there are fishes in the sea that will eat other fishes. And there are fishes in the sea that will eat the herbs of the sea. So too, among you there are those who will have thoughts that just get towards devouring you. And there are those who would have thoughts to teach you and enlighten you and instruct you and direct you. So everything that you see without, it is within. In the mind of man, in your own human imagination, which is the creator in man. And so it is teaching you that really and truly, when one has come to true enlightenment and come to his Christ self, his Christ energy, when God awake within him, as he would have awake within me, and that he is speaking of my own human imagination, so I would have had the experience of an awakened imagination. And whatever I can imagine, it will come to fruition. And so it is teaching you that when you take his words and you act upon his words and you take your thoughts and you immerse your thoughts in the instructions that was given to you, that your idea will manifest and bring forth. But it's in your belly. When you speak about the belly of the fish, it is teaching you that it is within. That the coin is within. It is within the belly. It is within you. And now you have to act upon the spoken word. And a word is a thought expressed. That's the reason why, my brother and my sisters, I always instruct you to go to bed more consciously. Know what you want in this world. And see it through your mind's eye. Close these doors. And see it through the mind's eye. Of which Matthew 6:20 to tell you, if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. See it done. Go to the end. Be like Joseph. See yourself in a place of prominence. And allow providence to take place in your life. Don't worry about how it's going to be done. Or when it's going to be done. All you know is that you have to go and sow the seed. And when you sow the seed, I'll throw the line into the sea. A fish will grab hold of it. With your energy, the universe will grab hold of that energy and make it a reality. And you will have a good catch, a great catch. That's why I say throw your net on the right side also. Same secret it is teaching you. And then you will be able to pay not only for yourself alone, but for others. you'll be able to help others to deal with the taxes of Caesar. So my brothers and my sisters, as simple as my song to you, this message I'm bringing across to you, is to help you and to teach you how to use your consciousness to create your reality and how to rise above the system of Caesar by giving Caesar what is due unto Caesar. But first of all, give God what is due unto God. And God is the creative power in man. So with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, I believe I got my message across to you of how to pay your taxes instead of crying over your taxes and instead of complaining and pointing fingers and looking to politicians and preachers and all of these people who are going to fail you. I'm saying look within yourself. Throw the line and you will see how much that your thoughts is what is creating your reality. So with that being said, I want to give you the sign of the eye. Matthew 6:22, it says if the eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. That is why I'm encouraging you to see things through your mind's eye. And as the sun rises each and every day and then it sets, so too is your imagination, because your imagination parallels the sun. So that means I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.